Made with Music, www.madewithmusic.co.uk. Abbey House Museum, established 1927.
Hi everybody, my name is Hannah.
Hi, I'm Catherine.
And we're from Made with Music, and in today's video you will also see Beth and Robert, who are also from Made with Music. You'll see Susan, who's going to lead us in some movement, and we'll hear from Pat and Sarah from Kirkstall Abbey and Abbey House Museum, who are going to introduce some items from their reminiscence box.
They are, and today we're merging two boxes, so the Out and About box and the 60s and 70s box. So it's full of great tunes. Hopefully it will remind you of some songs, remind you of some memories of those times, and if it does, we'd absolutely love to hear them. If you could write us a letter or send us an email or write at the bottom of the video and let us know what this made you think of, that would be brilliant. You can pause the video at any point for a discussion if you're in a group, or to write things down if you're on your own, and we would absolutely love to hear those, so please do send them to us.
So our first song that we were going to sing with you, we want you to use your imagination. We know as this video comes out onto YouTube, it's almost approaching the middle of winter, but we are going to pretend that we are going to the beach. And we're going to sing together, I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside. So we invite you to join in with us, tap your knees, or if you've got any instruments with you, you could play those along to the song, and it goes like this.
Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prom, 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 where the brass band plays tiddly-om-pom-pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls besides I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. One more time. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prom, 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 where the brass band plays tiddly-om-pom-pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls besides I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. Woo! Brilliant!
Hello everyone, welcome back. And now Catherine and Hannah have put us in the mood for the beach. Let's have a look at our first object for this week, which is a postcard with a beach theme from the 1960s.
So, this postcard is from 1961, and it depicts an idyllic scene. It's actually advertising Austin Motor Cars, and the theme seems to be the independence that a car can give you to get away to the seaside, escape for the day in your lovely new car. And there's a trendy young couple who have probably driven that car to the seaside, sat on a beach towel. But in the background you can see people in their beachwear, white cliffs and sea and blue skies, and it's very evocative and takes you right there.
Thanks, Pat. I grew up close to the coast, and it is one thing that I miss since moving to Leeds is how easy it was to get to the seaside. I don't remember ever seeing a car on the beach though, but I did used to take a picnic and a blanket like the couple in the postcard. Do you have fond memories of visiting the beach? What was your favourite part? Did you like the smell of the sea air? Snacks like ice cream and fish and chips? The feeling of the sand between your toes? Or perhaps paddling in the sea? Did you have a favourite song to sing on the way? Let's see what Catherine and Hannah are going to sing next.
Thanks, Sarah. There are so many great songs from the 60s and 70s. It was difficult to know where to start. But because there are so many vehicles and tickets in the reminiscence box, we thought we'd start with the locomotion before Pat introduces the items.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. My little baby sister can do it with ease. It's easier than learning your ABCs. So come on, do the locomotion with me. Now back to Pat.
Now, travelling around has changed a lot through the years. Some of you might have taken the tram once upon a time to get from A to B. Trams first appeared in Leeds all the way back in the 1870s, and at first they were horse-drawn, but as early as 1901, Leeds had a fully electric tram network. Trams ran in Leeds all the way up to the 7th of November 1959, and there are still a few Leeds trams preserved at the National Tramway Museum at Crouch. Now, one thing that might be familiar to you, if you ever caught the tram, is this, and it's a tram ticket. It's quite hard to see here, so let's just have a little bit more of a closer look.
So the first item we have here is a tram ticket from before 1959. It was for 1.5 pence fare, and it says the ticket was only available on the car on which it is issued and to the station opposite the punch hole, and you can see that this ticket has indeed had a punch hole put in it. The ticket has the name of many parts of Leeds which will still be familiar today, from Lawnswood to Otley Old Road, Headingley Depot to Briggate, Byron Street, and then if we turn it over we can see more names. So there's Gledow Lane, Moortown, Easterley Road, Sheepscar. Perhaps pause the video if you can and have a look and see how many of these places you might have travelled to. Of course, after the trams stopped you could still get the bus, and these two attached Leeds Corporation tickets date from the 1970s. They cost 2.5 pence and they have the time of issue on, including the hour and the minute.
Do you remember the tram in Leeds? Lots of people talk about it really fondly. Was it a treat to get the tram into town? Or did it actually make you tram sick? Or did you grow up somewhere with an underground system? Or maybe even a funicular? What kind of transport do you remember fondly?
So before we get on our bus, we are going to get ready to go out and sing a song that you might know.
We are. So this song was first sung by Dionne Warwick and it was written by Burt Bacharach, but it was made really famous by Aretha Franklin. It talks about getting ready to go out and going on a bus, and it's called Say a Little Prayer. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup and say a little prayer for you. Well, I'm combing my hair now and wondering what dress to wear now. I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart. Oh, how I love you forever and forever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you together. Forever and ever will be. To live without you would only bring heartbreak for me. I run for the bus, dear. While riding I think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work I just make time, and all through the coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart. Oh, how I love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you together. Forever and ever will be. To live without you would only bring heartbreak for me. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart. Oh, how I love you together. Forever, we never will part. Oh, how I love you forever and ever will be. To live without you would only bring heartbreak for me. Oh, darling, believe me. There is nobody but you. Please love me too. I'm in love with you. Answer my prayer. Please love me too. Answer my prayer.
So now we're getting ready to go out. We might want to do our hair, put on some makeup, and maybe look in the mirror while we do so. So here we have a compact mirror, a hair slide, a comb, and some face powder. Let's have a look at these items a bit closer up.
So let's start by looking at the compact mirror and the face powder. This compact mirror on the left hand side dates from about 1970. It's mounted in black plastic, and it's also interesting for what it says on the other side. On the back is an advert for W. Smith, leather and grindery dealer, 9 Foundry Lane in Hare Hills, Leeds 9, which the mirror tells us has been established for 35 years. Now on the right hand side is a tin containing Snowfire Rochelle face powder. It's baby pink and it's got a silhouette of a woman's head. It was made by F.W. Hampshire & Co Limited of Derby in the 1960s, who were also famous for making Zoobs, which were a throat sweet, and ginger wine, and they were based in Derbyshire. We know that this face powder was sold at a chemist called D.I. Chang on Steinbeck Road in Leeds. Now on to the hair slide and the hair comb. The top item is a Rosemary grip slide from the 1950s. It was made in England by Kirby Beard & Co Limited, so the packet tells us, and it has this rather lovely blue decorative bow. And the last item is this pink plastic comb, which if you look closely commemorates the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II in 1953, harking back to a theme that we touched on last week.
While we're thinking of getting ready to go out, are you a lady who always carries a mirror in their handbag? Do you have any makeup essentials? Were you always allowed to wear makeup, or did you have to sneak it into the house? Did anybody teach you how to apply it? I always remember watching my grandma apply makeup. She always liked to wear powder out of a compact and a little bit of bright lipstick. The smell of face powder still makes me think of her now. Or are you a gentleman who always likes to keep a comb in their pocket? When did that habit start? Now we're ready to go out. Let's see what Catherine and Hannah have to sing next.
We're going to the theatre now, and we're going to be taken by a lovely young man called Bill. And this is a song that was requested loads of times, and we sang it in our introductory video as well. So hopefully you'll have seen that and you'll know it and you can join in. And it's called To Do Run Run. Are you ready? And it starts with, I met him on a Monday and my heart stood still. I met him on a Monday and my heart stood still. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Somebody told me that his name was Bill. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Yes, my heart stood still. Yes, his name was Bill. And when he walked me home, to do run, 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 to do run, run. He knew what he was doing when he caught my eye. To do run, 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 to do run, run. He looked so quiet, but my oh my. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Yes, he caught my eye. Yes, oh my, and when he walked me home, to do run, 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 to do run, run. He picked me up at 7 and he looked so fine. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Someday soon I'm gonna make him mine. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Yes, he looks so fine. Yes, I'm gonna make him mine. And when he walked me home, to do run, 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 to do run, run. To do run, 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 to do run, run. To do run, 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 to do run, run. To do run, 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 to do run, run. To do run, 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 to do run, run.
So while we're at the theatre, we might like to pick up a theatre programme to take home with us, like this one here. This is from Leeds' very own Grand Theatre, which of course is still there today. Before the show, or maybe in the interval, you might want to have a drink to refresh yourself. So we've included these 2 beer mats, which we'll have a look at in a little bit more detail now.
So this programme for Leeds Grand Theatre and Opera House dates from the 1950s. The Grand was built as early as 1878 and there was everything from dance, comedy, drama and music performed there. But this programme is actually for a pantomime, Babes in the Wood. Now the front of the programme shows the inside of the theatre with its lovely Victorian seating and stage. It says it was 4p and to please refuse programme if the seal is broken. But as we look inside and on the back, you may just want to pause this video and have a closer look. There is of course a cast list of who was in the performance, and a list of the scenes, as well as a notice that is rather of its time, addressed to the ladies saying, if your headwear obstructs the view of others, would you kindly remove the same? Thank you. But there are also adverts for businesses around at the time. We can see Betty's Tea Rooms and Field Cafes on Commercial Street, Sykes Music Limited on Albion Street, M. Panther the hair specialist on the Hedgerow, and lots more besides. Maybe you remember some of these. They continue on the back too. Now, you might be headed to the bar in the interval, so here are those 2 beer mats. One to do with John Smith's Sweet Stout, which was definitely still a tipple in the early 1980s, or perhaps you preferred something else. The beer mat on the right advertises Babycham, and it probably dates from the 1960s. The drink was launched in 1957 and marketed as the genuine Champagne Perry, which you can see on this beer mat. It also had this rather lovely fawn as its symbol. It was the first alcoholic drink specifically to be aimed at women, and also used the catchphrase, "I'd love a Babycham," which we can see on the other side.
Thanks, Pat. We're really lucky here in Leeds to have so many amazing venues to see live theatre. I've seen some fantastic shows over the years, and we would love to hear about any of your favourite shows. Or perhaps you prefer comedy or live music. Do you have a favourite interval snack, like popcorn, chocolate or ice cream? Or did you prefer an interval tipple, like the Sweet Stout from our beer mats? I'll admit, I've never heard of Sweet Stout. If anybody can tell me in the comments what it tastes like, I'd absolutely love to hear. Or perhaps you preferred a Babycham. I love the deer on the Babycham and I have several of the glasses, but I don't actually like Babycham. It's a bit too sweet for me. Speaking of sweet treats, back to some more singing.
So the next song that we're going to sing is from The King and I, and it was a request from somebody when we sent out the postcards. So I hope that person is singing very, very loud, and Robert and I are going to do this as a duet. We've just been introduced.
I do not know you well,
But when the music started, something drew me to your side.
so many men and girls are in each other's arms.
It made me think we might be similarly occupied. Shall we dance on a bright cloud of music? Shall we fly? Shall we dance? Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye?
Or perchance, when the last little star has left the sky, shall we still be together with our arms around each other? And shall you be my new romance? On the clear
Understanding that this kind of thing can happen. Shall we dance?
shall we dance?
Shall we dance?
Shall we dance? On a bright cloud of music shall we fly? Shall we dance? Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye?
Oh, perchance, when the last little star has left the sky, shall we still be together with our arms around each other, and shall you be my new romance? Understanding that this kind of thing can happen, shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Oh, perchance, when the last little star has left the sky, shall we still be together with our arms around each other, and shall you be my new romance?
On the cliff, understanding that this kind of thing can happen, shall we dance?
Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
Thanks, Beth and Robert. Did anyone see The King and I at the theatre? So we've been to the theatre, and now the sky is the limit. And one of the big achievements of the 60s was the landing on the moon. So to celebrate that, we're going to sing a song, Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
There was a really famous record label in Detroit in the United States in the 1960s and into the early 70s called the Motown label. And they used to record lots and lots of soul music, artists like Aretha Franklin and Marvin Gaye and Jackson 5. This song was first recorded by Ben E. King and it's called Stand By Me. It's got a really famous bass line that we'd all like you to try and play or clap along with at home. So I'm just going to play it for you, and then Beth is going to show you how you can join in with the right beat. There we go. This song is also going to feature my wife Jenny, which is why we are not socially distanced in this video. 1, 2, 3,
When the light you'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me, darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
There were lots of suggestions of songs taken from musicals with all the theatre memorabilia. This next song is taken from The Sound of Music, and we're going to do some gentle movement, and I invite you to do as much or as little as you can. The song is called Edelweiss.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and mild, clean and bright, you look happy to greet me.
singing and moving with us today.
We'd love to hear all your memories and what those songs have made you think of. If there are any other songs that you love from the 60s and 70s or that make you think about getting out and about, we'd love to hear those too so that we can put them into a future video.
Bye.
Bye! Abbey House Museum, established 1927. Made with Music. www.madewithmusic.co.uk